Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of God, the most gracious, most merciful. Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters. My name is Asif Saba, and I would like to welcome you to these talks. Within these talks, we are going to be looking at the symbolic language of the Quran. As you begin to learn and understand the Quran's inner spiritual message, you will inwardly see and experience the reality of the verses as you travel your inner spiritual journey. When I say inner spiritual journey, what I am actually talking about is the spiritual practice of meditation. Muraqabah. Later in this session, we will look at stillness, silence, love, and change. Oh, and by the way, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment below and be the first to know about new uploads. The Quran is a book from God and contains 114 surahs or chapters. An interpretation of its verses can be viewed either by means of loving, meditative insights or clothed in a vision about our comings and goings to and from this physical world. These talks will focus on an interpretation that brings the verses to life as you peer into the depths of your own inner spiritual self. In the world, you plant seeds in the garden and you watch them grow. Each seed has all that it needs within it so that it may grow and complete its cycle of life. You are a seed encased in a shell and contain all that you need to complete your life's journey. The Quran entered our world through the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, around 1440 years ago, via the Archangel Gabriel. It all started in the cave of Hira. This is the place where the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, would seclude himself away from everyone and meditate. All that is discussed in these talks will help you, taking you on that same inner spiritual meditative journey. From the first Quranic revelations to the last, it would be 22 years, 5 months and 14 days before the verses of the Quran would be complete. The Quran used is an old English version translated by Yusuf Ali from Arabic to English. Sometimes there will only be part of a verse used to explain a matter to you. These are like gems of information whereby you gain great wisdom. Use your own Qurans for a full verse or additional reading. If there is a verse that does not match up exactly with the version that you have, it may be because you have a different edition. These insights about the Quranic verses will help you to unravel some of the mysteries you have yet to discover about yourself. Through the thoughts you construct and the information contained within the Quran, you go on a spiritual journey. The word Islam means surrender, and as you ponder its meaning, remember, Islam is a state of mind, not a state-of-the-art building. As you live your life and look within, what is reflected upon the screen of your mind comes from your inner self. It is in this reflection that you construct and draw from the verses of the Quran a meaning. Let's look at a verse from the Quran. It's Surah 13, verse 11. Verily, never will God change the condition of a people until they change it themselves with their own souls. The Quranic verses take you on a journey into the mysteries that lie behind all action and reaction within yourself and the physical world. The inner pathway is a journey filled with wonder. You will find that there is a rhythmic pattern between yourself and the verses of the Quran. As you ponder on the reflection you see within your mind, you stimulate to life the eyes of your inner self. From the heavens to your inner self, seeds fall. Some of these seeds firmly plant themselves in the garden of your inner self, whereas others fall into a sea of emotional activity and are washed away. It is not until you look at something with an open heart that you will see the open way. Clear your mind of any preconceived ideas about what you expect to find. If you are not happy with something, it may not be because it does not contain the truth. You need to look at the hallucinated programmed conditioning that is traumatizing you. Listen to the beautiful melodies that sing to you through your own inner light. As you inwardly reflect, you will find the greatest of truths in some of the smallest thoughts you think. It is inevitable that we will change as we awaken to the truth the prophets came to teach. Nothing in life stays still, but moves, pulsating, vibrating, and expanding. We too must learn to expand as the spiritual laws influence and impress themselves on us according to our deeds and spiritual needs. An understanding about the spiritual laws will become clear as you listen to the different talks about meditation and the Quran. Accepting change is a sign that you have not closed the window and drawn the curtains to the inspiration that comes to you from the heavens. Let's look at stillness, silence, love, and change. Stillness. If you do not learn to be still, you will never find the time to be aware. How will you directly integrate with that which you know if you are always going to and fro? In meditation, from your centralized point in time, As you enter the stillness, you encounter very subtle energies. What puts you on the pathway to stillness is surrender. As you reside within your own niche, you enter your own inner sacred space and become aware that you are the center of your world. Allow yourself to be still and listen to the inner wisdom as it speaks to you. Silence. In silence, there is absorption and integration. When you step into silence, you enter into a deeper state of grace and flow. You have found that space between the duality. The stillness in which you exist creates a light that protects you. It is your place of sanctuary from that which goes to and fro. In the stillness, a veil of protection separates you from the illusion. You know it as your shyness. We see it as your place of solitude. Within this place, you are a niche within a niche. There is still much movement within the silence, but to the untrained and the unlearned, it is hardly noticeable. Love. Our understanding of love can cause us to become illogical. You cannot put love in a box. Its expression expands far beyond us. It is universal. We believe we are the love we feel because it is happening to us. It makes us feel in a particular way, but we are so much more. Love energy flows through every part of creation. Through it, we feel a connection to all things in life. God created love as a divine expression so that we will be drawn to each other, that we might help each other on the journey. If we did not feel this loving connection, we would not want to come together. We use this love to heal ourselves and others. Even in the darkest of places, love is there behind the sparks that flicker. When you surrender yourself, you will find that the most desireless intent is the expression of love. The more you open your heart in love, the more of its substance flows through you. A garden that is high and fertile is sustained by love, trust and truth. Because there is little movement in the changing of the winds and the movement of the sun, the spirit experiences a continuous bliss. Even your physical body is a manifestation of divine love. Love is the energy that allows a total transformation and change to take place in your life. Change. With change, there will be expansion and growth. You cannot have peace unless you are prepared to make a change. That change does not start with others, but starts with you. as you transform yourself into light. What is not needed fades, and wisdom takes its place. Change comes about through the manifestation and acknowledgement of a different set of thoughts. Even what you believe is the truth is subject to change as a means of helping you to grow. This is why the truth can vary from person to person according to what they accept and where they are consciously residing. In our relationships, we are governed by different rules of engagement as we work to transform our consciousnesses from one of separation to one of unity and oneness. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of God, the most gracious, most merciful. Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters. Ameen.